Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to offer a heartfelt welcome to each and every one of you. Whether you're joining us in person at the Irish College in Leuven or participating online from various countries and continents, on behalf of the entire ySKILLS team. I'm delighted to have you here with us for this concluding dissemination conference of ySKILLS. We're currently confronted with rapid technological advancements, and our aim is to integrate technology into the lives of children and young people in a way that ensures they have access to and use of the digital world they deserve with fairness and equality. I'm certain that, as this is mostly a gathering of researchers, many of you have encountered inquiries from the media regarding when it is appropriate for a child to have a mobile phone. This is not a hypothetical situation. Rather, it is a topic that ignites passionate discussions among parents, researchers, and experts alike. And there is a growing concern centered on the potential risks that mobile phones pose to children, while the valuable opportunities these technologies can provide often go unnoticed. This issue has evolved into a significant movement, with parents creating groups on platforms like WhatsApp and Telegram to engage in discussions about their concerns. Moreover, in the United States, prosecutors have taken tech giants to court over allegations of exploiting children's vulnerability, and headlines have been dominated by alarming stories about the potential dangers posed by mobile phones to our youth. And there is undeniable evidence that mobile phone use comes with new risks, especially for children. The more time they spend online, the greater the potential risks they may encounter. Nevertheless, it is essential to recognize that the real world itself is not without its own risks, and mobile phones have become an integral part of our daily lives. Undoubtedly, parenting is no small feat, and there is no one-size-fits-all solution. Parents often seek research findings to help them make informed decisions that align with their unique circumstances. As we delve deeper into the digital age, we must grapple with the dual responsibility of fostering children's digital skills while ensuring their overall well-being. The challenges faced by parents, educators, and policymakers are considerable, and the stakes have never been higher. Indeed, it is intriguing that some parents draw parallels between postponing access to mobile phones and regulating items such as alcohol, cars, and even drugs until the age of 18. Nevertheless, it's worth arguing that this comparison may not be entirely fitting. In a world that is inherently digital, our objective is not to isolate children from the mobile phone, but rather to empower them with the vital digital literacy skills required to navigate it with intelligence and responsibility. So let's prepare ourselves for this journey into the world of digital skills, where the issue of when to introduce a mobile phone to a child is just the beginning of our exploration. The ySKILLS project is supported, so what is ySKILLS? The project is supported by the EU Horizon 2020 Research and Innovation Programme, and it has brought together 15 partners from 13 different countries to investigate how digital literacy impacts the well-being of children. So allow me to offer some background and the fundamental reasoning behind ySKILLS. The process of digitization is fundamentally reshaping our society. And digital technologies wield a profound influence on the well-being of children and young people. To fully harness the advantages of this digital transformation, it has become essential to acquire new skill sets, many of which a significant portion of our youth have yet to develop. Research has brought to light a substantial deficit in digital skills among Europe's children and young people. It is imperative that efforts aimed at promoting access to and use of digital technology also take into account existing inequalities, ensuring that those who are disadvantaged are not further marginalized. Furthermore, there is an evident lack of measures for assessing digital skills, particularly in relation to the softer, non-technical skills. So a fresh, innovative approach is warranted. It is worth noting that the impact of digital technologies on well-being remains a subject of ongoing research, with conclusions largely drawn from cross-sectional studies. Moreover, the focus on digital technology use often centers on a single dimension of well-being and tends to highlight negative outcomes, while comprehensive approaches to well-being are conspicuously absent. So our overarching ySKILLS aim is to enhance and maximize long-term positive impact of the digital environment on multiple aspects of well-being for all children by stimulating resilience through the enhancement of digital skills. And this aim can be broken down into the following 4 key objectives. Our first goal was to improve our measurement of digital skills. Next, we sought to investigate the impact of using digital technologies and digital skills on well-being. And we found it valuable to distinguish the dimensions of well-being: cognitive, psychological, physical, and social well-being. We also directed our efforts towards understanding how at-risk children and adolescents can still harness the benefits of online opportunities despite their unique challenges. And now, with Objective 4, we have been actively translating our research findings into actionable insights, aligning them with specific EU policies. So the conceptualization of ySKILLS marks a significant step towards the development of a comprehensive digital skills framework. And this framework extends beyond the scope of technical skills and includes what are often referred to as soft skills. And these soft skills encompass abilities such as social skills and content creation skills, which have become increasingly relevant in the age of widespread social media use. So what is digital literacy? Digital literacy, as we see it in ySKILLS, is the fusion of digital knowledge and digital skills, further categorized into 4 key dimensions: technical operational, information navigation, communication and interaction, and content creation and production. And these dimensions are distributed unevenly and influenced by individual, social, and national characteristics. So in the ySKILLS framework, all 4 dimensions of digital literacy are necessary for positive engagement with digital technologies. And when it comes to examining the factors that precede and follow the acquisition of digital skills, it is worth noting that there are fewer studies focusing on the outcomes of youth digital skills compared to those concentrating on the actors and factors that contribute to the development of these skills. So recognizing this gap in research, the ySKILLS project was designed to address this very issue. And this will lead us to the upcoming presentation of the new ySKILLS model by David Schmael. The existing body of research provided only limited evidence regarding the connection between digital skills and the well-being of children. And through the ySKILLS project, we have uncovered various correlations between different facets of digital skills and indicators of well-being. And these findings point to a multifaceted relationship between digital skills and well-being. And intriguingly, most digital skills did not directly impact risky experiences. Instead, our analysis suggests that there is an indirect link between digital skills and risky experiences, which is mediated by the amount of online activities. The ySKILLS project uses a mix of methods, including a 3-year longitudinal survey and several qualitative and quantitative studies. And we will have the opportunity to gain insights into the trends observed over the course of 3 years among 12 to 17-year-olds in the 6 focal countries of ySKILLS, namely Germany, Estonia, Finland, Italy, Portugal, and Poland. And these trends will be presented to us by Natalia Wechter and Hanka Machakova. In ySKILLS, we want to deepen our understanding of how digital skills either improve or undermine the well-being of at-risk children and young people, including those who are vulnerable or disadvantaged. Therefore, it is essential to identify which children and young people are more susceptible to being unable to translate their use of digital technologies into positive outcomes while avoiding negative ones. In our survey, we identified several factors contributing to vulnerability. These included, among others, as will be introduced by Giovanna Mascheroni, a low socioeconomic background, self-reported health issues, poor academic performance, experiences of discrimination ranging from occasional instances to daily occurrences, low self-efficacy, and limited support from both family and peers. Our first in-depth study focuses on refugee teenagers and examines the role of digital skills in their precarious lives. And this study will be presented by Mirja Georgiou. The second in-depth study, presented by Maria Solova, delves into the experiences of young people who are grappling with internet-related mental health difficulties. And both of our speakers will share their insights and findings from their in-depth interviews, emphasizing the importance of situating digital experiences within the broader contexts of the lives of the children and young people they studied. After a short break, our next program item will then be the presentation of the ySKILLS indicator, the YDSI, a distinctive measurement tool that has been validated across multiple countries. And Ellen Helsper will lead this presentation. Subsequently, we will have a panel discussion moderated by Hans Martens, who is the e-safety and digital skills program manager at European Schoolnet. The discussion will explore various approaches to measuring digital skills, providing a comprehensive examination of this critical aspect. Then it will be time for lunch. And during this intermission, you will have the opportunity to explore several posters showcasing the diverse studies and tasks that comprised the ySKILLS project. These posters will offer a deeper understanding of the project's multifaceted initiatives. In the afternoon session, we will have the opportunity to listen to the voices of children. And Bieke Zaman will present the child-friendly report containing the findings of ySKILLS. And Cristina Ponte will introduce the ySKILLS Education Toolkit. And this toolkit is designed to assist teachers or youth workers in facilitating discussions with children and young people on digital literacy. Following these presentations, there will be a second panel discussion moderated by Veronica Donoso, featuring educational practice. Next, I draw your attention to a statement by Member of European Parliament Kim van Sparentak. She firmly believes that the era of voluntary CEO coalitions and self-regulation by tech giants must come to an end. And she advocates for stricter legislation to control algorithms, among other measures. In the context of the Israel-Palestine war, she raised recently concerns about the effectiveness of existing regulations in combating disinformation. Ms. van Sparentak urged the European Union to have the capacity to act swiftly when tech companies fail to address this issue. Stressing the urgency of the situation, she sought assurance from the European Commission regarding the robustness of current regulations and measures aimed at preventing online platforms from exacerbating the problem. Following then a welcome afternoon, coffee or tea break, we will then proceed to explore how the ySKILLS findings align with 11 child rights principles within the digital environment. And these principles are firmly rooted in the United Nations Conventions on the Right of the Child. And they are further mapped to the European regulatory framework. And Sonja Livingstone will deliver this presentation. Additionally, Fabiola Bas-Palomares, a policy and advocacy advisor at Eurochild, which is a network of organizations and individuals dedicated to children's well-being, will provide some commentary. Considering the European Union's governance of digital services with a specific focus on the protection of minors and the Better Internet for Kids Plus strategy, Niamh Brown will present our ySKILLS recommendations as pan-European evidence-based suggestions. We will wrap up this eventful and hopefully highly inspiring day with a final panel discussion during which we will further discuss our action proposals. I'd also like to draw your attention to our ySKILLS synthesis for those who are interested in quickly gaining an overview of our empirical studies and findings. Thank you.